Hopefully this is somewhat improved. My apologies. We caught a little bit of that first part there. We'll see if this behaves itself. So, we are going ever deeper, ever higher into the castle, it seems. There are now dragons involved and seemingly alive. Seemingly not a corpse hanging there. Oh, I'm sure that's going to be fun. No shield. Oh, there's two of them. And it doesn't matter that I'm standing beside the wall. That's fair. Okay, so it must only be when I get close enough. But they are always prepared. There you go. Great lance. Interesting positioning there. So sorry again for the brief detour. I hope everyone is making it back. When are you gonna do it? Go on. There it goes. The ground does continue to bite. In answer to my question, yes. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription. That is very kind. And I appreciate it, as I sip. So we have a lovely obstacle of dragons there. I'm sure that that balcony will become available to us eventually. There's a lower path. Or perhaps several. I've gotten them awfully agitated now. Excuse me. I'm just gonna put my head there where you're putting your fire, if that's all right with you. Bad time to get hit by two flaming crossbow bolts. Stop that. Gotta remember these are one hit now. Don't need to worry about it. Not you two. You weren't invited to this. Nor were you, sir. Okay. Wasn't that fun? Ooh, we're getting a lovely amount of chunks here. We should be able to upgrade this again now, even, but we already got 6. I love pickup runs. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for not allowing me to use my Estus. Almost missed a shard. Let's jump back to Firelink while we have 6. We'll go visit Andre real quick and make this even easier, I hope. Ah, that's weird. So sorry. There's a double comment action in the chat for certain parties. Stop it, chat.
Tis good. What needs?
Reinforce. Twin blades. +9 now, and I do have a slab. I do believe we got that slab from, Siegfried, was it? We got it from one of our dear friends, Henri or Siegfried. So this is with care of our best friend Onion Man, +10 twin blades. They are now fully upgraded.
Be careful.
Oh, and thank you very much for the subscription. It must be, coming up for renewal or something. I'm so sorry. But it is lovely to have you all along for the journey. Okay, I keep forgetting. I thought there was something I needed to do in Firelink. Someone I needed to talk to. Or an item I had, and golly, I cannot remember. Perhaps it was Little Lord Ludleth. I know we're, I'm still trying to do this silly idea, which is like that curved wolf greatsword gives you more health. Your health recovers the longer you attack. Like anything more than 3 hits, you start to get health back. And then the other side of it is consecutive attacks begin to do more damage. Again, 3+, the damage multiplier starts to kick in. And so it's not only the greatsword, then there's the Pontiff's eyes. His left and right eye also enhance those. So I've been thinking about grabbing his left eye here, which is the one that recovers HP with consecutive hits. So I'll go ahead and use Vort's soul there. We now won't be able to use anything else that we may have, like this. Vort's Great Hammer is now unavailable to us for the rest of this entire playthrough because of that hasty decision. But I do think it will help us out. So his left eye is here. His right eye, I thought it was going to be on the dancer, actually. But I think it might be on his dog, like the crocodile beast that now defends the lake in the Boreal Valley. So we may have to go back there and give that a try to get his right eye. Let's head back that way after we check the souls. Good. 715 is fine. Though I guess that's only because I died. And then we need to go to Irithyll. And Distant Manor is probably closest to the lake. Let's check. It is very, very kind of you guys to subscribe. Hopefully you have access regardless, but that is very touching and helpful to me personally. And I appreciate it. I never want to, hide my adventures behind a paywall, necessarily. But I do like to eat, you know, once a week or so. Alright, nothing for it. Let's go find this crocodile dog. I'm sorry, my friend, but we need your right eye. Anytime now, crocodile dog. No, that's fine. I'll come deeper into the water to you. Alright, let me try on this little sandbar structure. Well, I'm sure this will turn out to be unwise. Whew. Thanks, upgraded twin blades. Okay, so now it gets a little interesting. We'll back out of our grinding setup. We'll remove the Dragon Crest ring for the left, and we'll remove the gold serpent ring for the right. So now, anytime I get more than 3 hits in, I should be kind of overpowered at this point. I should be both gaining my own health back and doing... I forget exactly what the multiplier is. It's like 2.4 or something, and then increases again with every 3rd hit. So now I just need to kind of pump my stamina, although that's not the way to say it. Let's reverse. Reverse card. I need to build up my stamina in order to be able to do as many hits as possible, to take advantage of that, is the idea. And then obviously anytime I wear the curved greatsword, the curved wolf sword on my back, it doubles the effect. Kind of ridiculous, really. There was one other thing, and I'm trying to remember where it is. I think I failed a stray demon battle a couple of times, and I can't remember if we ever beat him. I don't believe we did. I think I ended up having to leave for work for that session. So let's jump back to the Smouldering Lake, if I can remember how to get there, and we'll check that, too. A little unfinished business. Alright, I always manage to forget how to get out there. And I think it's because I'm too deep in. Let me think here. Because it's just behind the worm that I need to get. Which might be Old King's antechamber. Let me try that. I have the hardest time remembering where I am down here, because it's all dungeon. Anywhere that a bonfire is, at least. No, this isn't the right one either, but this is about as far as I got on the other path. There's a second path that leads eventually to the ballista that was fighting us in the open area, where the big worm is, and this leads there. So I do have to remember to come back here eventually. But I think it must just be Demon Ruins, and I have to go up the stairs to get to the worm. So sorry, figuring it out. Let's try these stairs. That's the one. I should have trusted my instinct. Okay, so I still have relatively few souls. Let's get on in there. Hello again, old Demon King. No, thank you. Just in case. Okay, no, you take your time. Oh, I hate that thing. I always manage to forget about it, too. Alrighty, let's check for items. I can't recall if there's anything down here. Seems to be the ultimate fate of all demons here in this arena. That appears to be pretty much the last one. If you've killed the others, you know, up on the aqueduct, etc., you have now committed genocide. And resolved what I would think is the second sin of Izalith. Demons no longer exist in the world, as far as I know. Sorry about that. Okay, not seeing any, shinies. So, let's never come back here again. I suppose, while we're down in the depths, I could jump back to this one, and, we can try to take out that ballista. Why not, if we can make it through? Because that has been a solid pain in my bottom. And as we all know, it fires 3 shots. So it's not just the one single pain in my bottom, no. No, not at all. I'd suggest dying. Okay, a couple of grew, 3 grew, and a potential corpse? I'm gonna say corpse. I'm sorry your solid bottom is pained. Well, that's very kind of you. It's not just that it's pained, it's that it's pained thrice. But thank you. The solid pain of it has almost already gone away. Just with a little understanding. So who was this once upon a time? An Izalith pyromancy tome. I wonder if that would go to Cornix. Or if it's too dark and should go to Carla. Okay, so the ballista must be this way. Maybe, possibly. I could also be lost and not headed the right direction. We'll find out. I hear movement. I am displeased. That is a lot of movement to be a dead end. But okay. I'll believe it. Now that looks suspicious. So I must have to go around another way. But we did get a pyromancy tome. That is lovely. illusion ahead. I don't know if I streamed this. I think I accidentally hit that just after ending the stream while I was down here. But there was an illusory wall there. And this is another way for us to go, that being the case. A lot of guys on the ceiling. I'm not sure if I can actually run under them and let them drop behind me, or not. Oh, well that was good. And locked. Yeah, that's not doing me any favors. And these guys are already resistant to fire because they're made partially of fire. Cool. Okay. So much clanging. Don't do that. Don't do whatever that special move is. So I'm wondering if I can just get enough oomph here. Well, not at all. No. That went so poorly, it's almost as if it was scripted. But it wasn't. It just went that poorly. Thank you. So I do believe we came through here at one point from the other angle. I think the ballista would be back where we came from there, rather than back this way. Because I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Now we're back up here, which we've already established is a dead end that way. So I need to make it across this somehow. For this item at the very least. Okay. I'll just go straight on. That's gonna be tricky. Oh, let's sip. Why not? We've earned it. Surprise! Okay. Anyone else want to eat at my gray matter? You, sir? Maybe he was nice, and I should have talked to him. I never can be quite sure. No kicks. That's my one rule. Alrighty. This appears to be relatively back near the start of the area. We seem to have worked our way around. So we're slowly removing all possibilities, but not ending up where we need to be. I don't want to lock on to his orb. Is that what you thought I wanted? Lock on? No. Alright. Please stop locking on to that. That'd be great. Chaos. Exactly where you'd expect to find it, too. Oh, poor little rat. I've decided I don't really care, as it turns out. Well, they got me. They caught me greedy for bone shards, hand in the cookie jar there. Okay, so I can go down. Let me give a careful look to this area now that it's finally clear for the first time. Looks like a lot of people have tried to get through here and failed, and died. Alright, I'm gonna try going down. I definitely don't think we've been there, at the very least. And hopefully it will, wind its way around to that side. Interestingly, there seems to be like a big spider corpse at the end of that. Like, I wonder if it's an old Freya reference or something. That's a lot to not be sipping. It's a lot of rats to not be sipping now. Okay. Just in case. Alright, we seem to have basilisks. No longer. Oh, get me out of there. Get me out of that curse juice. And you. Alright, so I can't get up there. No ladders. That's fine. I think that's sealed, so we're going this way. Hi. Night Slayer Sorig. There we go. So he seemed to be an actual person stuck down here, not like a phantom. And that's devastating. I'm sorry you've been stuck down here, going mad. Interesting load of items in the lava that I wouldn't expect. I think I'm gonna have to come back for that. There's not enough flash sweat in the world at the moment. If my indications... rather, if my time in Dark Souls 2 in the Iron Keep is any indication. I really tried to shortcut that sentence. Alright, we have a bridge. We have another knight. Perhaps just a silver knight? Give me one moment before we, aggrieve the Silver Knight. I'll be right back with you. Alright, my apologies. Settling back in for Silver Night time. And across. Alright, we got a ladder. That's likely a good sign. For where we need to be, up on that cliff. A very long ladder. One of two. Okay. Okay, we'll go spelunking. Dragon Rider bow. Lovely. Alright, let's see if this is it. Sure looks like it. There's the basilisk, or ballista, not basilisk. I don't think that's going to protect me. past experience is any indication. And why would they put a bone wheel skeleton up here? Why would they do that? Okay, that's seeming like a better plan. Get a little cliff face between me and it. Sure. I'm clenched and ready for the ambush, though, whenever it happens. No. Doesn't seem to be anything down here. Beyond the wild crabs. Hello, Skelly boys. Looks like they're just looking out the window, wishing for better days. Just showing him my gymnastic moves. Showing off. Okay, now I got some tougher baddies. Grave wardens with scythes. Not my favorite thing. Let's see if we can separate them. Really? None of those? Okay. That is a big ballista. Oh, and you have little throwing stuff. That's fancy. I'm proud of all of your time spent in assassin school learning that. That was great. So there's a lever I could potentially, stop the mechanism, perhaps? Stop. Mechanism. So it used to be aimed by giants, but the giants have gotten tired. Understandably so. Of the endless demon war. So I am hoping that's all it needs. Yes, that does seem likely. I'll give just a quick look at the front side of the cliff. Make sure I'm not missing something obvious. And we should be safe from the ballista from here on out. Which means we can run around there collecting as needed, though we may have already done most of it. I can't tell what that is. Is that like a crystal lizard down there? Let's see if this helps at all. Typically it doesn't. Could be nothing. Could be absolutely nothing. Could be a very well hidden crystal lizard. Just seeing the tiniest bit of blue shimmering in the center there. Weirdly. Alright, so Smouldering Lake is much safer now. Let's see what's down here. Strange lack of items. But thank you for the gentle slope. Take one more peek in here. I'm sure it hasn't changed since Henri left there. Prism stone, tombstone. Or maybe it has. I would say that that is Henri, and that after defeating Aldrich, we successfully defeated Aldrich in his world. His quest was completed. Would he then have just kind of come to die with Horus? I'm worried if I get any closer, he will attack me and confirm this. And that's gonna make me sad. Henri? Why are you hollow, Henri? We did your thing. We gave you peace and hope. Henri, I love you. Ludlith, if you remember, gave us Henri's straight sword, so he's just using some broken blade hilt there. That's so sad. I don't want to kill dear Henri. Though I'm not saying I'm capable, apparently. Okay. Requiescat in Henri. Sorry about that. But at least they have died together as friends. Their corpses mingling in the stew. It'll be great. The ultimate sign of friendship. The old corpse stew endgame. So that's very good we stopped by, and very regrettable that Henri does end up hollow regardless. But at least, in life, we fulfilled his goal. Okay, last thing I'm curious about down here. I'm still hugging the wall, even though we have free reign of the place now. Haha! I taunt you in the middle of the lake. I taunt you freely. The last thing I'm curious about in here is the worm. I don't believe we took it out last time. So let's see if I can get it to spawn. Speak of the devil. That's where I don't want to be anywhere near it. I couldn't have, like, angled the ballista while I was up there, really? Aha. Lightning stake and another undead bone shard. I think that's 2, counting the one we got ambushed on. Perfect. Demon dead. Worm dead. Ballista dead. Henri, you guessed it. Let's get out of here. Though with that recap, I am beginning to question my choices in life. Am I the bad guy here? And this worm was just minding his own business. I'm starting to feel a little villainous. So I don't believe we have anything really left to explore in Smouldering Lake, to my knowledge. Which is awesome. Alright, so we took out the Crocodoggo. No more time for Crocodoggos there. We have a little bit more of a foothold in Lothric Castle. We're still messing with the painted world. We'll have to return back there eventually. Just trying to think if there's anything else I am missing, like a boss I skirted around. But I can't recall. I guess there's Sir Wilhelm in the painted world. We gotta go back and try him at some point. In fact, let's check. Now that I've been upgraded slightly, he may be easier to handle. I can just keep my heart in check and stop falling in love with him. His deep, deep voice and his slow, dramatic entrance. After that first session, where I was making jokes about just how much of a crush I have on Sir Wilhelm, someone on YouTube watched that episode and they wrote the comment, Sir Wilhelm is no good for you. And I appreciated that greatly. Whoever it was, I appreciate you. So I forget the easiest way up there. I guess it would be through the gate now, past this guy, regardless of his intense danger. He just spanked me as I ran past. Did you see that? I'm gonna need you all as witnesses. Because he has spanked me unnecessarily. That's not good. He won out in the end. These Corvian knights, the beak gentlemen, do look very much like what was dead down in Smouldering Lake there. I wonder how painted world Corvian knights got down there and why they seem to be now, like, worshipped by the Gru in some strange sense. Alright, let's try that again. We can always go around, too, and not involve this guy. But this is such a nice little shortcut. Oh, yikes. That was a lot of them. Really? Really? So we can always go around. If he continues to be this much of a problem, we can climb the ladder. I just thought this would probably work, somehow. Maybe I just need to wait for him to get further away from it, like more into the township, further from the gate, so that he doesn't follow me. I don't know. We have perhaps 2 more tries at it, before I must abandon you again. Now he's on to me. But why? What have I done? There's nothing in that pile. I'll just leave it. All right, Sir Wilhelm.
I've seen your kind, time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
Sneaky. Yeah, he is just tough no matter how you slice it. Like, these are +10 twin blades. And obviously he may not be weak to sharp damage. He has a good set of armor and he's not hollow, but still, it's ridiculous. And he's so good at dodging. Much better than I am, for sure. And he absolutely knows when you're healing. Oh, Sir Wilhelm. Will we continue to dance this dance together forever, you and I? Oh, wrong way to roll. Just need to get a couple of successive hits in on him. So that damage multiplier starts to kick off. Ah! Oh! No, don't you heal. Don't you do it. I ran out of stamina. Oh, that's too bad. Go ahead, heal. Heal up. You know you want to. Heal it. Heal it now. I'm giving you space to heal. Go ahead. I really want you to. That was just a really good move. Ah, I love this guy. Okay, so I should likely run. I have 5 minutes, and I should likely run. But we will come back and try Sir Wilhelm again next time. I think we are very, very close to being able to beat him. It's just a matter of getting a lucky strike in, and I am excited. Thank you for bearing with me through the worm and the ballista times, and I will see you hopefully again very soon. Thank you for your time and attention, and bye for now.